So I just finished my first day of doing the crossing guard, which I forgot to talk to you guys earlier this morning because I was sort of late, and then coming back to the second shift, I was sort of late for that. So I had to hurry and find parking and get over there. But I'm finished. It's raining. It just started raining like the last 10 minutes of our shift. But yeah, the section that I'm working at is so hectic. We were just like watching, observing for today. It was me and another lady, and it was so crazy. Why are your parents like this? You're like cutting each other's off, cutting in front of kids. Don't want to obey the rules. Like, just stay at the crosswalk and let us cross you instead of you zooming across the crosswalk in front of cars that are flying down the street. But yeah, tomorrow I'm coming back again. I'm gonna be doing the work. So let's see how that's gonna go. I have my desk back there. I need to practice my whistle. I haven't practiced my whistle, but I need to do that. But also right now I have to head home because the person that's supposed to come and fix my refrigerator is coming soon. So I'm gonna head home now, get all this clothes off. I need to do a workout because I haven't done a workout in a while, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to do my workouts with this new schedule that I'm doing, because it's 7:15 to 8:15 and then 2:15 to 3:15. Fridays is 1:15 to 2:15 because they get let out early. So I gotta figure this out. But anyways, it's raining. Let me get home. I'm semi-wet, so yeah. That's my update for today. I've done my first day of being a cross guard. So yeah. Good morning. It is after like 7 o'clock. It's like around 7 o'clock. I'm a little bit early for my shift. My shift starts at 7:15. But I wanted to come early because I wanted to beat most of the parents here, and I wanted to beat my supervisor here instead of her beating me here. So I am on time, basically. Oh, I think she's here. But I'm so tired. I set my timer. Yeah, that's her. This is my little spot that I'm working on this side where I'm parked. So I figured I'd just park here. And then I work the other side in the afternoon. So I didn't feel like going into the parking lot, which they said we could park in a parking lot. Oop. Whatever. But they said we could park in a parking lot, but I didn't want to park in a parking lot, so I just parked here. But yeah, I have 10 more minutes before our shift starts. I'm waiting. My supervisor just pulled up, and I am waiting for my other colleague who's also being trained today. Today we get to use a whistle. Yesterday we observed. Today we get to work. So it's more like 30 minutes because after like 7:30, then the kids really stop coming. It's most like a high school. I'm doing middle school, so no high schools. They could cross themselves. But we have a few high school stragglers that walk across where we are after 7:30. Other than that, we stay until 8:15 to see if there's any little ones that are left over that haven't reached yet. But yeah, most likely half an hour of crossing kids. But it goes by quickly. You don't realize how quickly it goes by. So that is that. Let me actually clock in my time. But yeah, today is day 2. So so it is 2 o'clock. I'm at the same school I was this morning, but this is round 2. I have to, the kids are getting out of school now, so I have to cross them. It's going to be a little bit easier now because they're crossing in groups and not like 1 kid here, 2 kids here, a few kids there. It's like a big bunch of them. And what's nice is that the teachers, they come out and help as well. because I know it's a lot of kids and it's a lot. You gotta get them to listen, wait until we tell them to go. But I like that they actually help. But I'm doing a double today, so we have this school, then we have to drive to another school and work 3:15 to 4:15. But we're most likely gonna do 3:30 because we have to drive there. We have to finish this one, then drive there. But yeah, and then tomorrow is a different school. It won't be the same school tomorrow. I think I'll be closer to home. This one's like 5 minutes away, and the other one I think is probably like a minute away from my house. It's just over the stoplight that I have next to my house, so that should be good. But I'm early. I'm waiting. I am slightly parched, but I'm going to be out here for 2 hours, so it's like we don't have a bathroom to go to, so I'm going to hold on and drinking any water whatsoever. But yeah, got all my moving things. I will update you on that. I'm about to talk about it in this vlog, or I'll put it in the next vlog. But very interesting. I will not use that company ever again. So I will give an update on the whole moving thing later on. But yeah, I am at round 2 for school crossing guard, and this is actually day 2. I got hired the end of August, but the one that I'm training with, the lady I'm training with today, actually went away, and then she came back. So they didn't want to train me by myself. They're like, oh, we'll just train 2 people instead of 1 person. And then I left. And I was coming back, and she's like, oh, you didn't call me. I'm like, but we made a agreement to meet on Thursday. So I got changed to Monday, which was yesterday. But I've been hired for the past 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, my parents are starting the parent loop, and my supervisor's like, what is happening? It's like, what are we gonna do? But she's here, and I'm here, so that's that. Yeah. So I didn't get to update you guys on Tuesday afternoon because I had to follow my for the second half of Tuesday afternoon. I had to follow my supervisor to the next school. So, and then we were talking after that, so I didn't get to update you guys. It was mainly high schoolers I think we were crossing, because the middle school had gotten out at 3 and we were just finishing up our 2:15 yesterday, so we didn't do the middle school for our second school. We did 3:45 to 4:45, which were the high schoolers' time. So yeah, it wasn't bad. High schoolers, of course, don't listen. They're older, so whatever. But some of them were nice, so I'm not gonna knock all kids. Then we just did middle school and a little bit of high schoolers that needed to get picked up by a bus to go to the school that I did yesterday afternoon, the last school, which is so weird that they were all the way over here where I live. We're supposed to go back there this afternoon, but I think one of the guards got sick, so no, they got in an accident, so they're at the hospital. So we're covering for them for this spot, and the parents are already here. Let me show you guys. Like, the parents are actually already lining up already. Where are you looking? Camera. There we go. And then he just comes and blocks us. So where that stop sign is where all the parents are, and they're already lining up on the opposite side. So there's like a sign that directs them to where they need to enter from to come around and loop. So it's called a parent loop. I never knew what that meant. I always saw the sign. I'm like, I have no idea what that means. And there's actually a section where they have to follow all the way around and then go into the school and pick up their kids. So I'm just waiting for 2:15. It's 2 o'clock right now. So I came early because I wanted to beat them this way I could get a parking spot. Because once the parents are here, you can't park, and we have to be out on the street by 2:15. So yeah, I am waiting for my supervisor. Not even here. She's probably gonna get here at 2:10. That's her. I like to be here a little bit early. This way I could know, I could park and look and see where I have to be. But this is my area. I like this area. I actually never look behind these houses. I've always seen the front of these houses, but they have a good piece of land. And then they have like a little waterway in the back, so no neighbors are directly behind you, just like us. But yeah, I am waiting for my time to start. Just gonna people watch, and that's about it. But yeah, it's going good so far. And then tomorrow I'm not with my supervisor, I'm with another trainer. And I think we're going back to the school that I did this morning, but not the spot that I was at this morning. It's another spot. So at least that's that. But yeah, it's going good so far. And I did well today, because today was, you have to go out and like stop traffic yourself, and I did that. So I did it good. I used my fingers one time, which you don't move your hands because the drivers would think you're talking to them when they know you're not actually talking to them. You're talking to the kids, but they will say, oh, you motion. So I didn't move my hand. And she was like, you never move your hand. I was like, yeah, I know, I never do, and I just happened to do it today. So I have to remember not to move my fingers or my hand to do anything. So yeah, that's that. It's going well. So today is Tuesday. I'm working a street on my own. This is one of the streets we practiced on. I left my SD card for my camera out, so I'm using my phone. But yeah, I'm here by myself. There is another guard in front of the school entrance itself, but right now it's raining. There is lightning, but not that much. And normally they say they will hold the students there. So I'm not quite sure if they are, because they don't tell us. We just have to figure that out ourselves. It'd be nice if they told us that they're not letting the kids out. But I don't see my other I do come before him, but I'm not sure if they're letting them out. I gotta go see. It is 2:10 right now, and that's the time that we normally go standing out there. So I'm not quite sure what they're doing to 8:15. It'd be nice, but I can't remember what the rules are. Whether I stay if they're not letting the kids out, or if I go. I don't even know if I'm getting paid to stay, so I'm not quite sure. Interesting. But anyways, let me go out there and see if I see my other co-worker in front of the school, because it's raining a little bit. It's a little bit better now. Before, like a couple minutes ago, it was like pouring. Right now the streets are filled, and there goes thunder. So lightning and thunder, they don't let the kids out to walk. I don't know if that's what they're gonna do, so I'm gonna walk and go look. So today is Tuesday. So it is, as you can see, raining, pouring, and I am in the car because we don't go out when it's raining and thundering, because it's the school. So the school normally hold the kids. Ignore my hoodie because I had to go outside because I couldn't hear. My coworker didn't call me to tell me what they were doing. But I have my other raincoat in here. This way I don't like literally soak the seat because I just ran out. But they're holding the kids because when it rains like this and it's lightning and thunder, they don't let them, the kids that walk. So we have like three lines of traffic, which are parents. It's supposed to be one line of traffic because there's one parent loop, but they never listen. So whatever. I'm not out there directing traffic because I have no kids to walk. If the kids were out, I'd be directing traffic and letting the actual parent section go, because they make their own rules and they're making their own lines, which is causing traffic for people that are not picking up kids. So, but anywho's, I'm in a car. It is 2:50. My shift ends at 3:15, so I'm just gonna sit here till 3:15 because that is the rules. Whenever they're holding the kids, you just stay in the car, of course, for your actual shift. So I am waiting till 3:15, a good 25 minutes, and this rain is not letting up right now. They said, oh, it's gonna finish at 2:45, and then like, oh wait, it's gonna finish at 4. I'm hoping that it finished right after my shift because we're getting our fridge today delivered. It's the delivery time is from 1:30 to 4:30, and this rain is a pain. And I don't know what they're delivering in, like if it's an open back truck or a closed back truck. So yeah, we're getting rid of that fridge that's like literally died end of August, because all we had is the freezer being used as a refrigerator, but it's not even cold enough in the freezer section. So that's that. And no thank you to Samsung. I saw a lot of Samsung I didn't even record it, I'm sorry, but we're so annoyed that the fridge died, because now we have to spend almost $2,000 for a new fridge, and fridges aren't cheap. So, and that's actually a discounted fridge because there's like a dent on it. So, but it's not Samsung, so I know it's gonna last a little bit longer. But anyways, and then we have to go buy a washer and dryer. We still haven't gotten. That's the only thing we were supposed to buy when we moved into this house. We've spent how much money on something that we weren't expecting to spend money on. So that is for you guys out there. Remember that even if you buy a house and they have all the things in it, it might not work after you start using it, because it might not have been used the whole time it was sitting in the house, if it's a new build or renovated house, or even if it was a used house. You don't know how many the lifespan of whatever is in there. Like, the only thing inspection really focus on is the things that would deny you insurance for the house. So you need to focus on other things and expect to spend some money on your new house, extra money. So have like a little saving, a cushion in there. I'm looking at these lines, and they are atrocious. I don't think I've ever seen the lines this long. That's how crazy it is. And I'm not out there helping them, so they're on their own. But whatever. I'm sitting here, I'm watching some YouTube, getting some inspiration, hoping that I could like find a nice trip for my sister and I. We're probably gonna do like a day thing where we just drive to somewhere here in Florida and go on a day trip. But I want to go on a trip to do something and get away from Palm Bay, Melbourne, and do something. But yeah, that's that. I'm waiting till my shift ends, and it's a rainy day. This is actually the tail end of a storm. I can't remember the name of the storm that's out in sea right now, but we're getting the tail end of it. So this is what it is, and I think it's gonna be like this the whole week. It's gonna be stormy and thundering on my 2 o'clock shift. I don't know, but this morning it stopped and the kids got to go into school nicely without getting wet. But now it's, yeah, hopefully their parents come and get them. I don't know, because if this goes on to like 6 o'clock, the teachers can't sit here till 6 o'clock and hold your kids till you're ready for them. But anyway, update. And that's it.
We on the road, I'ma be my ride or die.